Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, they get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms, and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids, and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her, and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God.
Now woo-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking now woo-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running. Swear to God, nigga.
All right, y'all. Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cook, cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, you ain't thinking nobody's college, big dog. We tapping in on this Saturday. We back in this thing. We back in this thing. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you hit that good subscribe button. Notification bell, hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest to what we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. Hit the petition to hit the description, to hit the petition. You feel me? Notification bell, hit all, hit that description to hit the petition to get rid of pathetic fatso out of these greater United Staters. You feel me? And make sure that y'all hit us up on Instagram if you would like to be a Trap News Network correspondent. We would love to have you on this Trap News Network team. We would love to see if y'all can give us some news we can use. Sometimes we can't get nobody's college, big dog. Let's slide over to my man Point and Shoot and make sure that it's a gang of clothes in the closet, in you guys' closet. Why? Where did those clothes come from?
Those came from the washer.
Okay, so that's stuff that y'all taking, or what's going on with that?
What did you say?
That stuff that y'all taking is something that needs to be folded. What's going on with that?
That needs to be different now.
Okay, so let's take care of what we got to take care of, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's jump into this content.
Guys, about this issue that's going on with Poetic Jala, formerly known as Minyango Tokpa.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
He's been making headlines lately, so to speak, because of his foul body stench that he carries with him everywhere he goes. And he's been going around telling people that he doesn't smell bad anymore, and that that's old, and that he got it under control, and that he started buying soaps and lotions and fragrances to keep himself from smelling.
He looks like an extremely disgusting individual. Like, everything about him says poor hygiene. Poor oral hygiene, poor body hygiene, just poor. Ugh.
So terribly. Well, now we have new evidence, and it's looking pretty damning at this point. This is becoming extremely problematic, and that's why I have to bring this to the table as a matter of public interest, okay? So we're going to start here with the first clip. And the first clip is actually going to be, it's not going to have anything to do with stench, but it has to do with height. Because Jala is obsessed with people's height because he's so short.
6'4"? 6'4"?
Okay, well, 6'4", 6'5", one of them. Depends on the shoe on my feet.
He's like 5'3", I think. And
look at how he's looking up at him and he's mesmerized. Babe, question, as me being your man, would you look at me a little funny if I looked at another grown man the way that Flakko was looking up in admiration at this grown man? Would that make you a little bit uncomfortable to see me as your man looking up at a man with such desire and for lack of a better word, let's say intrigue, but intrigue is not the word I'm looking for. What's the word when you want to be like somebody? Brain fart, brain fart, brain fart. He wants to be him. He's admiring him. Admiration. Nah, admiration not the word either. I want to say maybe lust and desire. We'll stick with lust and desire. Lust and desire works. Lusting is hard, especially when you're a little guy. Weirdo.
And so he goes around telling everyone that he's 5'8", which is a blatant.
A grown man lying and saying that he's 5'8" is crazy because 5'8" is still short. Nigga, I'm 5'8". Oh, okay. All right then, little bro. Little guy.
Falsehood.
He's 4'11".
I think Steven.
You're the same height as me.
Stop it, bro.
You're the same height as me.
I'm a solid 5'8".
I think Steven.
So this is the type of misinformation that I'm talking about. So he's saying that he's 5'8", even though it's scientifically proven that he is not 5'8", he's like 5'5". And this has already been established. It's been officially established at this point.
play shit, but
He's trying to shake it. He's trying to shake it. Right, Josh? Yes.
He said that nigga's 5'5", brown eyes with a thick thighs. Nigga, you want to be a City High song. Nigga, you want to be a City High song. What would you do if your son was at home, crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry and only when to feed him is to sleep with him? You sleep with a man for a little bit of money because his daddy's gone somewhere smoking rock now, in and out of lockdown. With no jumper clothes, you ain't got no job now. That's crazy. That's crazy. For me, this content is just a good time, but for you, this is what they call life. Damn it. Damn it.
$100 right now.
So he's betting Josh $100 that he is over 5'7".
Camera angle for the people.
Yo, you raw dogging them shits?
Yeah, of course.
He got to.
Yo, buy some socks,
Bro, not
nigga.
wearing socks and tennis shoes is nuts.
That's mad nasty, son.
That's fucking crazy.
And that is
That nigga is raw dogging the Nikes. That nigga winning them Nikes raw.
true, by the way. To this day, he walks around barefoot in the office. He walks around outside in the street, in the parking, on the blacktop, in the parking lot, everywhere. He goes.
I mean, he is an African immigrant. He does come from, chasing down zebras in the Sahara barefoot, wielding an AK-47 while he's, nibbling on hyena jerky. Like elephants. Elephants.
Barefoot.
Ah wah wah. Ah wah wah. Ah wah wah. Like elephants. Elephants. Nigga, you are not T'Challa. This ain't Wakanda, nigga. The Whack Panther. Ha! Get out of here. Fat Panther, go somewhere. Go somewhere. Chinana. Get up out of here, bro. I'm done. Okay, I'm finished.
What's up, Flakkos, man? What's up, bro? How you doing, bro?
It's normal. Don't you think it's normal, bro? Shoes weren't invented until when?
And so if you look right here, you'll notice that, you can probably guess why I might have a problem with something like this. Look at this big toe. It appears to be full of fungus. And so he's collecting all these fungi. He's walking around barefoot, and then he's stuffing this foot into a shoe with no socks. What? That's going to contribute to the stench, unfortunately. And so this is just from a couple of weeks ago. This footage, nothing's changed. He smells terrible. And he definitely is not 5'8".
The whole ass off.
Nigga, ass crack mad long.
Did this nigga just say his ass crack is mad long? Okay.
And nothing's changed. He smells terrible. And he definitely is not 5'8".
The whole ass off.
Nigga, ass crack mad long.
I'm gonna stay out of Beyonce's business. Let the video continue.
Nope.
Nah.
What's that?
You're not.
You're not, dude. Your hair's like...
Yeah,
What's that?
Dude, you're under it.
Even your hair.
I'm past that.
Even your hair is under it.
I'm better.
Yeah,
John, that's wrong, Alpha. Bro,
Now, what am I?
how?
He's not 5. He's not.
So what you guys just witnessed is Jala being scientifically proven to be 5'3" tall.
What?
And so this really bothers him. He does not want to be short. And this is what leads into our next little segment. Our next clip is from the latest scandal. And so I want you to pay attention. So Jala's going to get up out of his chair and start walking in his shoes. And I want you to look at his shoes, okay?
Man, wait, here, bro. Wait,
Yeah, whack a cold nigga.
Wait.
Hey, whack text himself from a text app, cuz.
So he gets up and he starts walking, and I'm looking at it, I'm going, wait a second, something ain't right here. Something's definitely not right. And then so I studied when he came back, and I'm going to play that clip for you. Look at his shoes. Look at the way he's walking.
So he does have the number, by the way. So
Is it my number?
yes.
Okay, hold on. You gotta let the.
Okay, so I'm going to play that one more time in case you missed it. Look at this.
Okay, so he does have the number, by the way. So
Is it my number?
yes.
Okay, hold on. You gotta let the.
So what I'm showing you guys is Jala is walking like a woman in high heels.
What?
And this is because he is actually altering his height by placing items in his shoes. Some boosting, like some sole wedge.
Bro, you put lifts in your shoes? Grown men, stop wearing weaves. Leave something for the females. Stop putting lifts in your shoes. Leave something for the females. You niggas want to be the Spice Girls so bad. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Zigga, zigga, za, face ass nigga. And I ain't talking about that zigga, za, ba, man, da. No, we ain't talking about that zigga, zigga. Nah, nigga, we talking about that zigga, zigga, za. Nigga, if you want to be my lover, you got to be with my friends, face ass niggas. Spice World ass nigga. What's up with you, bro? What's up with you, bro? See, I ain't even tripping. You can say what you want. How do you know? Because I got a daughter, nigga. Because I have a daughter. Because I was a young, fast kid, and I had a daughter at 12. So me and my kid the same age. So yeah, my daughter caught into the generation of the Spice Girls with my older cousins and all that kind of stuff because I was a bad, fast kid, and I was making babies at 12. That's me and my mama problem. You stay on my family business. How do you know the Spice Girls, nigga? You didn't have a daughter at 12. You ain't 35 with a 23-year-old. If you want to be my lover, face ass nigga, tell me what I want, what I really, really want, face ass nigga. What's up with you niggas, bro? Y'all gotta leave something for that bitches. Y'all gotta leave something for that bitches. It ain't nothing left for that bitches. Next thing I know, you niggas gonna be out wearing lingerie with dunks on, calling it an outfit, just like that bitches.
Is something that's going to boost up the heel of his foot, creating an illusion that he is.
Just like, I want you to look at the camera when I say this. You, light bright. Just like a bitch. Exactly. He's just like a bitch. Just like a bitch. I ain't gonna say it because that's your personal business and that's our family business. But she just confirmed. Niggas who wear lifts in their shoes, just like a bitch. Yup. Grow up, little nigga. Ha! Grow up, little nigga. Oh my God. Oh God. Nigga. Let me sit my 6'3" ass up straight.
Is much taller than he actually is. And this is only illegal because he lies about his height. If he says, yeah, I'm 5'3", who cares? And he's going around boosting himself, then that's fine. But he is actually committing fraud here. He's trying to get his Wikipedia to say 5'8". That ain't going to happen.
What?
So he's actually extremely short. And as you can see, his heel is popping out of that shoe. His heel, so you can see where his heel is. It's right at the top of the fucking shoe. That should be seated deep down into the heel of that shoe. But the heel of the shoe is filled with God knows what. And so this technically is a violation. So I want to just show you that before we move on to this stench that he's got. And so I do want to explain what's going on with that. So Jala has always smelled awful. He's always smelled so terrible. And people that know him in real life understand this very clearly. It's a synonymous. When people think of Jala, they think of a foul, odorous stench. And it's well documented. I want to play this next clip of AD and Gina views, and they're on No Jumper News way back in the day with Jala. I've shown this clip before, but it's extremely important because it shows Jala clamping his elbows down to where he's closing off his armpits because he's trying to conceal that stench. He's trying to clamp down on his armpits because they smell so bad.
Let's get into it.
Deodorant is literally $1. You can go to any 99-cent store. Any 99-cent store. Deodorant is literally $1. Literally $1. Literally $1. Literally. Deodorant is literally a fucking $1. Literally.
All right, Flakkos, speak on it
Wait,
first.
I want.
Speak on it
Wait,
first.
I want you to switch.
All right, Flakkos, speak on it
Wait,
first.
I want you to switch to being sensitive.
I disavow. I disavow.
Okay,
You
okay.
feel me?
So what do you
And of course, the hosts would all make fun of him and discuss him because he smelled so bad.
say? What? Look at. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I don't get close to him like that.
Last week was pretty bad.
Josh was nodding.
Bro, last week was really bad.
I mean, it was bad. There were fans stopping him in the street. He was running into fans on the street, and even fans that like him told him that he stinks.
But you know what? I love you, Flakko.
Yeah, big.
But it's just, you know,
Wait.
Flakko, let me...
I'm trying to find this Uber, man.
It's crazy how old this is because that nigga don't come outside at all no more.
Hey, what the?
Flakko ready to go.
Wait, is that bro right there?
Flakko, you do kind of smell a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hell nah, man.
You do kind of smell just a little bit.
Nah, you bugging. Nah, bro, I think it's my... Yo.
So
That nigga just told him he stunk in his face and that nigga had no aggression. Wow.
Jala runs into a fan on the street in open air. Jala is wearing a
In open air wearing a jacket and still stinking is crazy.
jacket, and the guy still smelled him. What? The guy smells really, really bad, okay? It's really concerning at this point. And there have been lies being spread by No Jumper, by the hosts of No Jumper, and they were trying to spread this misinformation that Jala doesn't stink anymore. And I was furious about
Listen,
this.
I'm not finna give the No Jumper Clippers, you feel me? Like the quote-unquote...
Clippers.
Yeah, you know, like the quote-unquote like meme pages and commentators, any type of like
But
content.
there was something that you saw that upset you, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Why is that? Are you sensitive about your stinkiness, or is that like what's your relationship
Are you sensitive about your stinkiness is crazy.
to that?
What?
He's been smelling better, fool.
But that was the
So Lush
He's been smelling better. And this is why Flakko never misses an opportunity to humiliate Lush. He never forgot the days he stunk and Lush didn't make him smell better. Are you ashamed of your sneakiness? Your stinkiness is crazy.
did only say that he's smelling better. He didn't say that he doesn't stink anymore. He just says that it's better. It's not as bad. What? So, but still, that is not true. That's misinformation. They're trying to protect him. They're trying to be a good friend to him. And so Lush is like, nah, fool, like, he's actually not smelling that bad. He used to smell like straight up dog shit, fool. That's on West LA. What? And he used to say this stuff, but now in these other clips, they're worried about Jala's feelings. So he's like, nah, fool, like, he doesn't even smell that bad, fool, like, on the set. And it's all lies. He's smelled bad the whole time. He smells bad to this very day, which brings us to our next clip.
brother. Hey, brother. We did kinda.
Oh, kinda, Adam.
And it would have been a crime if we got into the J-Bo.
So Jalik walks in and immediately sits down and
That
gives
nigga called her Jalik. Her name is Jalise. He called that girl Jalik.
Lush a hug, and Jala's taking notes from Lush on how to be around females. And so he's like, okay, so he gave her a hug. Okay, so that's gonna be important here in a second. But I just want to show you that now. The 16 is going to get up and go shoot porn somewhere. And this is where Jalik walks across because she wants to be in the more flattering camera view. So she's going to go sit next to Jala. And I just want you to hear what her comments are. Listen to this.
Julie's came back smoking, shit.
Oh.
Gun smoking.
If you weren't banned from the news before, man,
Adam smells good, y'all.
damn.
Do I smell bad?
No, she smelled good, but Adam smelled like he had that Irish Spring.
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, right. He didn't smell like alone. He smelled like yeah. No, hey, listen. If you weren't banned from the YoungBoy concert or tour,
So did you see how nervous Jala got?
He got complete. And he's just a disgusting individual. He's just a disgusting individual. He is gross. He is gross. He is gross. He is gross. He is fucking gross. Just overall, just ugh. He bad peoples. Words of Baby B Brazy, man. He bad peoples. He bad peoples. Peoples ain't no good. He bad peoples, y'all.
Actual female sitting right next to him, and then she brings up how people smell. What? And Jala knows he stinks. He's had a history of stinking. Everyone knows he stinks. Lush always talks about him stinking, and she even says Lush smells good. She says the 16 smells good. Well, I mean, there's only one person left. So what you're going to see is Jala's actually going to lean in for a hug, and it's obvious what's going on. So Jala doesn't want to be the only one that's not getting any sort of interaction with this girl. Lush got a hug. The 16's getting complimented on his Irish soap. So Jala's like, I'll be damned if I'm going to...
His Irish soap. Irish Springs in 2025 is crazy. Now, this is what I will say. Irish Springs is a really good house cleaner because I like to have my house smell like kind of like minty. You know what I'm saying? It's a fresh smell. And the brown Listerine, mix that with your cleaning. Man, it's an antifungal and it's a disinfectant. The brown Listerine, bro, how your house smelling fresh. I like to get Irish Spring. I learned this when I was locked up. You get the Irish Spring and you shave it down. You feel me? A little knife. You can smoke your little blunt, just shave it down real quick. And then mix it with your cleaning solution. Shake it, blah, blah, blah. Spray it through, bam. It smell good. It'll clean the house. It's a disinfectant. It's an antiseptic. And it keep mosquitoes and bugs away because they don't like the smell of the mint. And if your whole house smell like that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say leave your door open, but if your whole house smell like that, mosquitoes and bugs are less inclined to want to be inside your whole house if your whole house smell like mint and Irish Springs and stuff like that. So I use the brown Listerine with some Irish Springs, mix that with some Fabuloso and some Dawn dish soap, a little bit of bleach, not too much, just a little capful, because we black. Don't mix nothing else in it, because then after that, you're gonna start getting high. Don't mix nothing else in it. After you add the bleach, that's where it stops. You feel me? Because after that, you're gonna start getting high. You might... that might be the last bathroom you clean, big dog. That might be the last bathroom you ever clean. So make sure and always clean with the windows open. Always clean the house with the windows open. You feel me? And fans on if you can. And AC going. We don't need Final Destination Bathroom Edition. New, and here I am again, giving y'all news y'all can use and knowledge you can't get in nobody's college. Trap News Network, bro. I'm the gift that keeps on giving.
Be the only one that's not getting any play here. So he's going to try to do a little bit of light flirting, and he's going to lean in and try to hug Jalise. And this is fascinating. Look at this.
You hate her, but she's a bad bitch.
You talking
right?
about?
Excuse me.
She, I mean, what? Like thick as fuck, big titties, big ass.
Whose side are you on?
I'm on your side, of course, sis.
We can't say she's not.
But I thought she's still a bad bitch.
We can't say she's not.
So like, wait. So again, you got a bad bitch with you. You got a maid.
So Jala reaches around with his massive tentacle and just kind of ropes her in, and her face.
She looked like the girl who got to get a nigga a hug when he like, you know, like, all right, remember, take us back to high school, y'all. Some of y'all was, some of y'all wasn't. I already was having kids and doing shit like that by the time I got in high school. So I wasn't no never. I wasn't no never. Ooh, that was terrible. I was never I wasn't no never. I apologize. I don't know where that came from. That was Flakkos level of stench. Fucked with my brain. I was never a can I get a hug type of kid. Like I already had kids. I had a girlfriend all through high school. I had a baby mama, nigga. Who the fuck you think I fuck with? My baby mama, duh. But like, oh, let me get a hug. Or even girls would be like, where my hug at? I don't know, bitch, where you left that shit. Like, don't touch me. Like, what? I wasn't into that. Like, I like my personal space. If you my girl, come be all in my space. But just the day-to-day random bitch at school, Now, the little chicks that I would cheat on my baby mama with in high school, I'd get them hugs at school. I ain't gonna lie. I did. You know what I'm saying? I was still a kid. Whatever. You feel me? But just always let me get a hug. Flakko, the nigga that go up to all the pretty girls and be like, where's my hug? And they be like, oh. Hey, like, and then like they turn and they hit your hip like, hey, and then they be like, or oh nigga, I know a cheerleader hate to see you coming, my nigga. Oh my God, I know the captain of the drill team hate to see you coming, big dog. The girl on the girls basketball team, volleyball, softball, they hate to see you coming, bro. Here come David Jala. He always want to hug. He stink. I don't know why he always want to hug. He stink. Nah, girl, be nice. He be doing my homework for me. Because even then, you was tricking however you could trick. You ain't had no chili, so you was doing girls' homework for him. And then that's why she just let you give her a little hug and all that kind of stuff. You thought you had a prom date until you ended up by yourself. But don't worry about it. She graduated, though.
Right near his armpit, and she gets a nostril full. What? And so she smells that stench. And look at her face. Her face says it all.
It looked like it hurt.
And this was not that long. This was like a couple weeks ago. I thought that he got it all figured out. I thought he addressed his personal hygiene. This is a problem, okay? And it gets worse. There's another interaction with another girl that he has where, again, he smells so terrible. Look at this. This is with Snuggie.
So your nipples not sensitive?
Listen, man, I've never gotten my nipples sucked. Paul, bro. How does someone, listen, yo, how do someone request this in like the, right, like, I don't eat coochie, but I feel like that's because, like, yo, man, I'm lit now, you feel me?
God, what does that have to do with anything?
I don't need to, bro, listen, yo, like.
And so
Not only do you need to eat the box, you need to pay that girl for her services, big dog. Not only do you need to eat the box, you need to pay that girl for her services and tip handsomely for her having to deal with you. Pay that girl a fair wage. Niggas be tripping. Pay that girl
So
a
this
fair
is where
wage.
things start to get a little aggressive in this next clip here.
Cause look, bro, again, even gay niggas might try to like fake it a little bit. Feel me? Bitch, stop. But if that nigga,
Oh, so he just started like sort of wailing on her there, didn't he? So he was wafting his odor into her face, and she had something to say about that. She was asked in the comments if Jala stunk, and she confirmed that yes, he does.
what?
As you see here, someone says Snuggie holding the fuck out of her breath, and Snuggie comments and says, "This the most y'all heard me quiet."
What?
So he does smell terrible for people to be. I mean, it's not that he just smelled kind of bad. It's that he smells awful, like dog shit. Okay, it's not a mild smell. It's not a minor problem. This is a huge issue, and it's affecting business operations. I think they probably have more guests if it didn't stink in the room.
What?
You know what I mean? When Jala gets up out of that chair, you don't think that his butt cheek wind is just fucking pumping, just emitting, just discharging all these fumes into the atmosphere?
Discharging is crazy. Saying a grown man is discharging, wild work. Wild work, big dog.
So Jala stinks really, really bad, and I want it known because it's important. You know, it's history. This is his legacy that we're talking about. We need to be accurate here, okay? This is how people, I don't want him described as anything but accurate of what he is, which is a smelly blogger. So with that being said, thank you guys so much. Check out the Patreon. I just dropped yesterday a 35-minute
Big shout out, big shout out, big shout out. What?
video about the metamorphosis. So if you...
This nigga's crazy. Shout out to Point and Shoot. Boy, wow. We finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free. I've been waiting so it's free. We gone.